Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello seemingly make it official.
Sofia Carson breaks silence on Cameron Boyce's passing.
Yeah, and Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul have officially set a wedding date.
Ooh, all that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Emile, Ennis Jr., reunited with...
Oh my god, I'm just so excited and I can't contain
Why are you
myself.
excited, Susan?
Well, because I'm so excited that we're reunited, number one, and I'm also excited because it's time for...
The Monday DHR. The Monday DHR. Oh, by the way, we've been working on all these new graphics, which are going to be introed in the show very soon. We should get one for Monday DHR too.
Oh my god, we totally should.
Like it's fun, anyway. Side combo.
Anyway.
But guys, if you're here, make sure you subscribe. Go ahead and click that button. It's a big bright red button. You can't miss it. And click that bell so you never miss a single thing. And also, we read all of your comments. So you might as well comment after you're done or before if you want. Let us know what you think about the show.
And also give us a like if you like this video, because we would really like that.
But what we do like to do is talk, and we have a lot to talk about on today's show. I know you have some Kylie news to tell us about, but first, we have to talk about something very important. This is me stalling because I forgot what the first story is. Oh, Tana and Jake setting the wedding date. So you guys, it looks like Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul have set a date for their wedding because they are actually getting married. While Tana was in the middle of a Q&A at VidCon 2019, Jake surprised her on stage with a poem. Yes, a poem. And yes, we are using the term surprise here very loosely. So in his poem, Jake talked about when they first met, hinting at some very explicit and not safe for work details while confirming that their relationship is apparently real and not for clout. He said, quote, "Welcome to the Paul family. We welcome you with love. From the moment I met you, we fit like a glove. She's the yin to my yang. Dear Daily Mail, stop hating on the ring. From Calabasas to Vegas to getting blacked out, it's about all of our moments and not just the clout." Okay, not quite Romeo and Juliet, but it rhymes, so I guess it's poetry. Anyway, Jake then ended his poem with a bit of a diss targeted towards his brother Logan Paul and Tana's former girlfriend Bella Thorne while dropping the date of their upcoming wedding.
Logan and Bella can hate, the world can question our fate, but on July 28th, you can all save the date.
All right, guys, so July 28th, I guess we'll be having some wedding news.
If they last that long until July 28th, I don't know. I watched this video and I don't want to say it doesn't seem legitimate and like authentic, but it kind of doesn't really feel like that.
Hey, I don't
know.
If they're happy.
Yes, anything could happen.
Right.
And he's telling us that it's like it's
happening.
The real deal right now.
It's
so maybe
happening.
we just need to start believing that it's the real deal.
July 28th.
All right, you guys. So the Kardashians have just ended their latest season, but we're already getting a sneak peek now into how the aftermath of the Kylie, Jordan, Tristan, Khloe whole scandal unfolds, but also in particular how Kylie is kind of opening up about her relationship with Jordan and what she thinks of it. In an exclusive preview of the upcoming season shared by E!, Khloe and Kylie are wine tasting in the Napa Valley, and Khloe then brings up Kylie's ex-BFF, Jordan, asking, "So Jordan, do you miss her? Want to be friends with her?" Kylie then calmly responds saying, "I think that this whole Jordan situation needed to happen for a reason. For me, for her, for you, for everybody." She then continues with this.
"She was my security blanket. She lived with me. We did everything together. I just felt like, oh, I have Jordan. I don't need anything else. And I feel like there's a part of me that needed to grow without her."
Kylie went on to say, sometimes people are there for certain reasons at certain times in your life and they're not there for others. So kind of sounds like she doesn't really miss Jordan that much, right? Khloe later in the conversation gives her 2 cents saying, "Everything's supposed to happen for a reason and it's the season to filter through the bull and only the strong and loyal will survive." And it looks like it really is the season. Kylie pimped out a customized plane for Kylie's skin and flew her friends to Turks and Caicos over the weekend, where they are all staying in a mansion filled with Kylie's skin swag, like gift bags, clothing, and of course the new summer body products. You guys, it's all very fancy and we're very, very jealous. So it feels like everybody's kind of growing and moving on from the whole thing, and I guess seeing the positive side. And I heard Kylie say that in terms of needing to kind of grow without Jordan, and I think that's right.
I mean, out of this whole situation, I think Kylie has been one of the most mature out of everyone. Obviously, she has her business, she has her multiple homes, she has her child, she has Travis, and she's like balancing everything. But we saw on Life of Kylie how close her and Jordan were and how much she did depend on her. So I think it is nice to see that she can reflect and say, oh, maybe this happened for a reason.
Yeah, and at the time I never thought she would see it that way, but she's definitely, you know, growing and not sure.
Well, she's growing. My question is, like, do you think that there's going to be any type of actual reconciliation in the future, though?
I mean, I think there will be, but I don't think it'll ever be what it was. And I feel like everybody's kind of on the same page with that. Maybe deep down, there are parts of them that do wish they could go back to the friendship that it was. But I feel like there was so much drama and so much scandal and so much heartache and heartbreak for everyone. But I feel like now that everyone's moved on from the immediate like situation, everyone's kind of seeing the positive side for themselves. And so, I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see till season 17 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah. All right, guys, unless you've been living under a rock or you haven't been watching Clevver or any major outlet, Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, they've literally been everywhere in the news and everywhere in life, and it really escalated over this past weekend when they were spotted kissing at a diner. However, the fan reactions are a little mixed. So over the weekend, Shawn and Camila stopped by a local cafe in San Fran while Shawn's tour stop led him to Oakland, and while they were on a breakfast date in the crowded cafe, the two didn't try to hide their PDA as they literally couldn't keep their hands and mouths off of each other. And then finally we have the kiss. So a source told E! News that the two, quote, definitely looked like a couple, were holding hands the whole time and looked flirty and very close. So people have been wishing for Shamila to happen for a long time, like dating even back to 2015, and they've constantly said, we are just friends, we are just friends, we are just friends.
But friends that
kiss? Right. So like we've seen these photos and videos recently, but the kiss like really escalated things. And so let's just say a lot of people aren't really buying this. One fan compared this kiss to a scene in Hunger Games, tweeting, "This like Katniss and Peeta trying to convince the districts they're in love." And somebody else said, "This is so painful to watch. Listen, I'll buy the single if y'all are gonna stop this nonsense." But it didn't end there. The fact that this is all fake and staged seemed to be the consensus among fans in the comments, like this tweet saying, "Y'all smell that?" with this follow-up, "Do you all smell that? Smells like lies to me." As well as this fan tweeting, "Wee!" sharing a tweet from Shawn Mendes from 2013 where he says, "That was a staged kiss, guys. I didn't actually kiss her. I put my thumb in front of my mouth." I mean, we can go on and on, but I think you guys get the picture, and I'm definitely on the fence. I'll talk more about it on Rumor Patrol, but I just...
Well, when I first saw this hit my feed and literally like everybody was posting it, I was like, oh my God, finally the kiss. And on last week's episode, I think it was on Thursday's DHR with Sinead, we were talking about this and she was saying she thought they were just friends because we hadn't seen anything major like a kiss yet. And now we've got the kiss. And I just wanted to believe it wholeheartedly with my heart. But the kiss does have like an element of a little bit of like awkwardness.
I can see by the window.
And like, I mean, putting the way they kiss aside, like that's like everybody else's business, like that's their business. But the fact that they were doing it openly in front of a crowded cafe just seems so unusual to me because celebrities don't do that. We know celebrities don't do that unless they want people to see. However, this could be their way of saying, okay, we're ready to open up. And now we want people to see, and you know, we're not going to come out and say, hey, watch us kiss. We're just going to go to a really crowded cafe and kiss. And so, I mean, I think this is going to get, like, it's just going to continue to be more and more of it's going to get revealed. I love them two together. I hope it's real.
Well,
but I mean, I don't know. There's some interesting factors that kind of come into play in terms of all of this.
They look happy though.
They look happy, and they like, and why even pretend if you guys both love each other as we know they do as friends? Then you know everyone knows people get to a point sometimes with a friend that they just want to like give it a go, and now. After Señorita, you want to give it a go? Anyway, so after Señorita, like what better time to give it a go? Okay, so time to switch gears onto some sad news. Moving on to Cameron Boyce. Social media tributes have been flooding in since the passing of him on the 6th of July, which everybody is still coming to terms with, including many friends and co-workers and family. And now Sofia Carson has broken her silence on Instagram. Sofia Carson took to Instagram on Saturday to share a touching tribute to Cameron. She wrote, quote, "To our angel, there are not enough words. There will never be enough words. I couldn't bring myself to do this because doing this makes it real. Letting you go is not something I know how to do, and I just can't fathom living in a world without you. I love you, Cam, and I will love you forever." And many of Sofia's friends and fellow Disney stars commented on the post. Dove Cameron, who also shared a touching tribute to Cameron on her Instagram, wrote, "I love you," and Sabrina Carpenter commented with a heart. Sofia also posted this sweet video of Cameron singing. and thousands of fans are also commenting on this post. One person wrote, quote, "Such a beautiful and talented human being and soul. He's singing and dancing with the stars now." And another said, quote, "He will be so very missed by all his fans. My heart goes out to all his family and friends for their loss. He was an amazing actor." But Sofia certainly wasn't the only celeb to post about Cameron. Many of Boyce's co-stars, including Dove Cameron, Sky Jackson, Debbie Ryan, Adam Sandler, and Salma Hayek, have all posted touching tributes over the past week. Dove posted her touching 6-slide Instagram post last week, but late last night she also shared this black and white video of her and Cameron hugging and laughing. It just doesn't seem to be getting any easier for everybody, and it's so hard because everybody struggles with the reminders, but it's also something that everybody wants to be in the know with everything going on with everybody that is close to Cameron and was close to Cameron, and it's just so hard. It's so difficult. It's difficult to report on as well because it's really, really sad.
Well, everybody grieves in their own way, and I know a lot of people were waiting for Sofia Carson to give her response, which she finally did, and I think it's really touching what she said. You know, social media is so important to so many of us, and it's such a big aspect of our lives. So when she finally posted and said, "I didn't want to post because it makes it real," that I just feel so bad for everybody who, obviously fans and all of us were and are affected by this, but to the people that actually knew him and were close to him, and especially like they were just about to go on like the press tour for Descendants 3, it's just really emotional. At VidCon, actually, they had a Descendants 3 like booth. And I was telling you guys in the office this morning, there was this room in there where you could write messages on the walls, like a glow in the dark room. And I walked in just to look at it, and I was gonna write something, and I had to walk out because it was all over the wall, just "R.I.P. Cameron, we'll miss you, we love you." And it's just, I know so many people are grieving, so just stay strong, guys, and sending love to everybody who's affected. All right, guys, on to a happier note. You know, we have to do the, I don't know what this accent is, the final rundown. 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Before you hit start, I just want to say, like, while you were away and we were doing the final rundown, every time I would put a different sound on the alarm, it was always like never aggressive, as aggressive as yours, and they were always like, harps, and it would go off and we'd be like,
is literally titled Alarm.
So then we got to that one by Friday, and I was like, okay, this is like I'm gonna match Emile's, because then it felt more like,
right, because it's alarming, but you can't do the final rundown without that, you know? Okay.
Anyway, we're gonna get on with it.
1 minute 30 starting now. So Beyonce and Meghan Markle lived their best life at the Lion King premiere. So Beyonce and Jay-Z were in London Sunday for the UK premiere of the live-action Lion King, and they were posing for pics on the red carpet. And of course, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex arrived hand in hand and had to stop and chat with Beyonce and Jay. Someone actually filmed Meghan and Queen Bee going in for a hug and talking it up afterwards, which many lip-read Beyonce saying to Meghan, "My princess." Meghan also went in to hug Jay, who was standing by.
Oh my God, I absolutely loved seeing this.
Happy.
My whole feed was just flooded with this video, and I was like, oh my God, what is life? But moving on, baby culture. Cardi B celebrated baby culture's first birthday over the weekend, and it was epic. According to TMZ, Cardi spent $400,000 for Culture's wonderful birthday. The party looked like it was a part kid-friendly with colorful treats and a Build-A-Bear workshop, and another part was adult-friendly with guests dancing and having an absolute blast. Cardi shared some pictures from the party, including this snap of the birthday girl looking adorable in her party dress, and then Cardi debriefed Instagram after the party, sharing a video thanking all her guests and writing, "Thank you so much everybody that came. I know my daughter won't remember this day, but when she's older and have her kids, this will be a good story to tell, lol." Apparently there was also a power outage, but that didn't get in the way of everybody having fun.
Yes, very exciting, but also guys, it is Amazon Prime Day, so if you need to get some stuff, you know where to go. Go to Amazon. That is it. But yeah, go to Amazon Prime. Oh, and Lady Gaga launched her makeup line.
I was going to say, her makeup line launched today on Amazon Prime, so check it out. All right, guys, well, that is it for today's Daily Hollywood Rundown.
Yes.
I was about to say the final rundown, but no, it's the Daily Hollywood Rundown. It was so good to be back reunited with you.
Yes.
Yay. Anyway, before we move on, before we sign out, I've got a couple of questions. I mean, I really want to know what you guys think about this whole Shawn Mendes and Camila kiss. Do you think it was real? Do you think it was staged? I mean, honestly, I really want to know your thoughts on this. I think everybody's really divided. What were your thoughts when you saw the first clip?
Yeah, and I want to know, what do you think about Tana and Jake? Are you excited for their wedding? Let us know in the comment section below. And of course, we'll be back here tomorrow.
All right, but hold up, you guys. Before you go anywhere, why don't you catch up on last week's DHR? Friday's episode is right here, and it's full of juicy goodness.
Juicy, but also make sure you click subscribe, because if you subscribe, you'll never miss any juicy video, which is all of them, really. So you might as well subscribe.
Subscribe.